Hello everybody. Okay, times are a little tighter. So, my attitude is you can always save a lot of money if you just think a little differently. For example, I made a roast beef stew. The roast beef was 30 bucks. I got it for 11, just a few in vegetables, and I had it enough for weeks. All right, so I'm going to show you another idea that I just had and have not done. But it's an interesting idea, and I thought I would share it with you. Okay, all right. So, first things first, I went over to Fry's. This is a monstrosity. Hold on a second. All right, I'm going to switch the camera. All right, I went to Fry's, and they, at the end of the aisle, the food aisles where the potatoes and onions are, you'll see often like bananas that are wrapped in a red or orange, yellow, some kind of packaging, and they will go for like 50 cents. Well, I just happened to be in Fry's and I saw four potatoes for 50 cents. That was the most expensive item. I saw let me see. Everything was discounted. The red, yellow, and orange bell pepper that I wanted, I found everything. Ooh, I forgot to put cabbage in this. I did put, I put potato. I put a can of jalapeno tomatoes, which add a lot. Again, we're cutting it large. But this whole thing, with all the discounts, I think all the vegetables I got were like $1. 50 cents and 2.25s, but I'd double it, make it $2. But gee whiz. Okay, so this is like eight quarts. So here's the idea, right? So this whole thing, and by the way, it's delicious. This whole thing probably cost me, I would say, including the celery and the broccoli that I bought, the whole thing probably about $4. Yeah, about $4. Anyway, so the next thing I'm going to do is, and this is just me, I'm a bachelor, try to remember that. All right, so $3. These normally go for $7, right? Garlic Parmesan chicken. Okay, so right. My attitude is, what if I take that out, cook it? Get it hot, then from the micro, put it in there, cut it into smaller pieces, and then when this starts boiling, add just the right amount of vegetables to make it a stew or a soup or whatever. And so I thought I would take you along with me doing that. So there you go, right there. $7 reduced to $3. And this was like $4. Let's see, hold on. Okay, so we're at the point. Okay, so that's cooked up very nicely. Actually, that would be a very nice meal. Again, finding it from like $7.50 or so down to $3 or sometimes less. Very, very nice. And of course, everything's ready. I'm just going to move this over. Of course, holding it with one hand and it's a little different, but I'll work with it. All right, so we'll come over here. I'm going to put this. What I don't want to do is have the plastic on there. Let's see, give me a second, folks. Turn this. Okay, so that gives an idea. A little bit. I gotta be careful. This thing is hot, so that's good, because it'll slip right over. Okay, so we're taking a look, and there is your result. Okay, so I'm just going to place it on top, on the meat, not on the pan. I'm going to switch it over. Okay, this is a big deal because I've not done this in full, but as you can see, it's dripping. That is an amazing sauce for the vegetables, and I'm heating it up currently. I'll get all this sauce. I'll just put a dollop of vegetables into here and we'll get it all, but look at that. Okay, let me put this tray down. Okay, so we'll grab the spoon. So what we got here, now this is already cooked. Now, it was in there. It should be hot enough, of course, but I am going to sample some. Here, why don't you try it? Very good, very warm. That is really nice. About 2.5 minutes in your microwave. all I really got to do is cut this into little pieces. And I could add the soup immediately because it's all defrosted or warmed up. I could simply add the soup and divide this out. It'll be quick. But I think it'll make a very good soup. And what's important, the flavor is amazing. It really is. I think this is with pesto. I could be wrong. Which one was it? Chicken Parmesan? Really? Oh, cool. Well, whatever. That's cool, man. Delicious. And then the vegetables. So in no time, look at that. That is really tempting. And I would have some, but I got you with me, so I'm going to move quickly. Okay. The next big feat, I'm going to go with the grain, is to pour the vegetables in. And watch how this gravy, which is wonderful, by the way, watch how this gravy really has an impact. Okay. I'm going to do this all in one shot. Okay, we're all two, actually. Okay, oh, there's one last one that's real big. I'm telling you, folks, if you find these for $3 or so, they are really worth it. They're great. At least I thought so. Sometimes I wonder about my judgment. I better try another one. Judgment good. All right. So, that is really delicious. Well, I'm starving too. You know, I went to the gym and did all that and didn't get nothing to eat. All right. So, you see it's starting to smoke a little, right? I mean, that alone right there would be perfect. But I want a whatever it is. So we pour some in. Okay. Nope, I think a little bit more. Skim for the vegetables only. Skim. Tap. Okay. I think we might be in a place where, let's see what happens here. Okay, so I'm just going to stir. Now, it's an interesting because the pesto or the Parmesan, that nice green, olive green cream is now diffusing into the soup. Diffusing. Now look, from this pot, you can't tell that I took anything. So the $4.50 it took for me to produce this, I'll freeze it. But can you see anything? You know, come on. Okay, but look over here. Now, you saw it, the little $3 package. And man, is it good. And you eat on a budget. Look at all that nice chicken. Anyway, folks, daughter. Well, I know you don't eat meat. At least I don't think you do. This is a quick lunch. I'll eat 1/3 of it because it's a lot. I mean, the package was $3, but that is a lot of food. That would feed 2-3 people easily, or 2 for sure. I mean, really feed them. So I'm going to eat now. Hey, it's nice having you with me. Adios, amigos.